So the salad was good, but it's a nice day outside today.
I know.
Really nice. But have you had any good dreams? This morning you dreamt about going to Norway and living in Panama.
Did I?
Yeah. I was going to ask you about your grandparents. What do you remember about your grandmother and your granddad? Do you remember much about them?
Sure, I lived with them in the summertime.
Did you? Your grandmother and your grandfather, you did?
Yeah, and then we used to go to church in the Model T.
In their Model T? Really? Was that the Lutheran church?
Yeah, it's the one you were.
That we went to during the reunion?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little white one that was kind of on the hill or whatever?
It's a little church.
The Lutheran church?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, do you remember, so you lived with them in the summer. What did you call them? Did you just call them Grandma and Granddad?
Yeah.
Did you?
Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah. Were they pretty nice?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She was the type homemaker and stuff. He worked in the garden. They had a garden.
Did they, excuse me, did they cook about the same things that your mother did and everything else, you know? Was he a farmer too?
Yeah, they had that farm out there.
Okay.
We were there.
Okay.
Yeah, he farmed. And then when they got older, they moved into town.
And town was Cooperstown?
No, Harvey.
Harvey.
Yeah, we went up to their real house.
Okay. Now, was that the farm that that great uncle Selfit took over, or was that a different place?
No, he never took it over. It was Grandpa's all the time, but then he kept it because his son, you met him, David, he took it over and farmed it, but they didn't live there.
No, they didn't.
He and his wife, no. He was there. He and I used to play together. And, oh, God. He and I sat and talked a long time
Did you?
when I was there, yeah.
That was a good reunion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Remember, we brought Marcy. She was there, so she was able to
She was a little kid.
play around.
And then Beth was there, and who else? Goldie.
Well, a whole bunch of Aunt June, Uncle Joe were there,
Yeah,
Aunt Dorothy.
and,
I know that, I don't remember if Andy was there. Was he there?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good reunion. It was good that we did it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wish we could have done some more.
Well, the only other one we did was in North Dakota in May's place. Were you there?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you and Marcy and I drove from Bismarck to May's place.
Okay.
We stopped at the fields and looked at the fields. Remember, took pictures.
I remember that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Well, those were fun times.
Well, yeah, you never get them back again. You know,
Yeah.
you can't repeat that because it was so. Well, you know, it was a once in a lifetime that we all got together.
Yeah, you saw most of your sisters and talked about
Yeah, they were
things.
all there.
Yeah. I remember that we talked a little bit about the war, and they gave a little presentation about about your parents, and then after that was when we started going over to Norway and meeting your other relatives there. You know, that was interesting.
Yeah. I never met those two that were big on the island, you know. They raised their old guard.
Yeah.
You could hardly walk.
Yeah. Yeah, that was true. Now, that was the grandparents on your mother and father on your mother's side, but I think you said that you rarely saw or never saw your dad's parents, right? Never. Yeah.
And see his sister.
Your dad's sister?
Yeah. She came down the road in a Model T to see him, and she preached to Bob.
She preached to her?
Bob didn't like her.
Didn't?
No. You can go to church and get that. She said all the things that...
When you were little, did you go to church often with your mom and your dad? To the Lutheran church there?
Every Sunday.
Did you? Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like your family was pretty religious that way, weren't they? You know?
Yeah. You didn't get by with much.
You what?
So you didn't get by with much.
Yeah. Pretty... Was your household strict? Were your mom and dad strict about things?
No, not really. Mom was, but Dad was kind of on the side, you know. He didn't discipline us or anything. Mom did that. But he just kind of looked at you cross-eyed, and you did what he said.
You knew what he wanted. Yeah. Did you see your mom and dad communicating a lot together?
Oh, yeah, they sat in the kitchen and laughed.
Did they? Laughed, you said?
Yeah, took a shower, bath tomorrow together in the tub. I don't know how they got in the tub.
They would get in the tub together?
No, just one.
Just one, but they had a tub in a big room. They'd fill, what, hot water in it? And would they?
Close the door in the kitchen.
That's where they'd have their bath, huh?
Yeah. Saturday night bath.
Saturday night baths. What about you kids? Same thing?
I don't know. I think
Maybe you never bathed.
I don't think so. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I can imagine with all the sisters that you had, you probably passed clothes down quite a bit, you know. And,
Everything was hand-me-downs. Except that Mom made a dress for us once in a while.
She made vests, you said. What about dresses? Where would you get your dresses and stuff at?
She would buy material.
What?
She would buy material and
She would make your dresses for you?
yeah. It'd be nice if we had kept some.
It'd be fun to see those dresses, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, she sat there, sewed. But they had little white collars on them, and you know, she was quite a seamstress. I imagine back in those days, Grandma, all those women sewed their own clothes. You know.
Do you remember what kind of chores that you had to do around the house? Do you happen to remember those, or you and Aunt Connie and Glenn, things that you had to do? Probably just things that they told you, but...
Well, I remember we had to milk a cow, each of us, because we named them.
You named the cows? Do you remember the name of your cow?
God, I should remember that.
You had a dog named Shep, you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah. You had to have a dog on a farm. You had to whistle and the dog would go get the cows.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that would have been fun. And then how did you get to school? Did you walk? Was there a bus or
We had a buggy.
a buggy, horse and
Horse
buggy?
and buggy. And then in the wintertime they put sleighs on the buggy for the snow.
Uh-huh. And I can imagine you had a lot of snow. I can remember you telling me about you and Aunt Connie getting in the little bathroom with a hair dryer. And
That was in Cooperstown after we didn't have the farm. Mom had already died and Dad was pretty much out of the picture as far as drinking and uptown. So Winnie
Hey, Marcy. I'm talking to Grandma right now. Do you want to say hi really quick? Okay, hang on.
my lips are dry.
I know, just say hi really quick to her.
Hi, Marcy.
Hey, Grandma.
What are you doing?
How are you? Oh, nothing. Just sitting on the back porch looking at the mountain.
Oh,
enjoying
good. Good.
That's napping. Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh, I bet.
It is.
Yeah.
So, is my dad and Aunt Wendy taking good care of you?
Oh, yeah. We're having a good time. Reminiscing.
I'm sad I'm not there. I wish I was there. I just keep thinking about our trip to Georgia. It was so fun to have everyone together.
I know. Too bad it wasn't longer, but, you know,
Yeah,
nobody.
I wish we were there. So, you get to go home today, I heard?
I heard. I hope.
Oh, I hope so too.
I'm getting-
Wendy set up your house. So cute.
Yeah.
I really liked it. My dad sent me pictures,
Yeah.
and she has an eye for design.
Yeah,
so
I
do
know. I know. She does.
You
But-
both do.
Well, after a while, I don't know where she's at right now.
She's working now.
She's working.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then we're going to take you home.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so you don't
Nice.
have to be here any longer,
Good. It's been a long time.
Yeah, that will be nice to go home, and I'm happy my dad's there with you.
Yeah.
I always look at our pictures from our trip, though, of all of us together
I know.
on Facebook.
So young. And
Yeah.
each year goes by, we get older and older.
I know. Why is that fair?
Too sad.
Yeah, right?
I know. Seems like the years just pass by in a minute.
I know. That's how it works, even with kids. I can't believe Liam's 10.
Really?
Yep, 10 years old. Can you believe it?
No.
I know. I'll send you some pictures.
Yeah.
I sent my dad a picture of London, and she looks just like you. You guys are the exact same person. But I always tell her, I say, you look just like Grandma Jean. And London says, Grandma Jean looks like me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she says, if I say you look like her, then she's okay with it. But
Yeah.
if I say she looks like you,
Yeah.
she's not the dominant one. So
She is so cute.
she is.
Oh,
It's
so yeah.
funny.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I have to tell her, Grandma Jean looks just like you.
Oh, God. How'd that end up? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, but have my dad show you some pictures of her. And
Okay.
Layla got her braces off, so.
Oh, she did?
Yep, just a couple days ago, so.
How does she feel about that?
Oh, she loves it.
Yeah.
She feels, yeah. I'll have my dad show you a picture that I took of her with her dog, but yeah, she loves it.
Yeah. They always do when they get the braces off. I remember Jeff did too. He was quite old when he got his off, though, 14, 15.
Oh,
Took a long time.
just in time to start dating girls, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he did or not. I can't remember now. But I'm sure it was a pleasure not to have that mouthful of steel,
Yeah, right?
you know.
So uncomfortable. Oh.
Oh yeah. But it paid off.
Oh yeah, he has a good smile for all those ladies he dates, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing you have to watch when you're a parent, you know. If you don't do that, you know, they'll end up the rest of their life being laughed at.
Yeah, so self-conscious. I feel so strongly about giving your kids good teeth. I have one friend who doesn't want to do braces for her kids, and I think that is kind of mean. Like,
It's kind of
cough up the
selfish,
money and
yeah.
give them a good smile.
Right. They won't even get a man.
No, it's not going to happen.
Not gonna happen.
It's uncomfortable. You see someone with horrible teeth, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the first thing people notice, you know.
Oh, for sure. For sure. So, yeah, I'll have him show you the picture of Layla without her braces because...
Hey, Marcy.
She's-
Marcy, did you say that you had a question for Grandma? Something that you were going to ask her about her childhood or whatever?
No, but,
She pretty well knows all about my childhood.
you're like, I want to know.
Picking
No.
eggs and milking cows.
What was your first job, Grandma?
I worked at Stone's Cafe uptown.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was in the Cooperstown, but yeah, I was just waiting tables, so of course I knew everybody. I came in there, so it was no big.
Oh, but I bet they'd liked having a pretty girl like you wait on them and they gave you big tips.
Well, I never asked him that, but I suppose.
They did. They did. I guarantee. They're like, you're like, can I have a job? They're like, yes, they'll bring in the men.
Yeah. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. But I remember Saturday night at this cafe they opened. Edna May and I, my friend, yeah, we had men waiting for us out the door.
Yep, I
For a
told
date?
you. I'm onto something.
They would take us home. Well, what does that mean, I guess? They just want a kiss.
Yeah, basically. And you said a kiss for a tip.
Basically, that's all they wanted. Boys back in those days.
Oh, I believe it.
Till you got old enough to know better, and then you said, well, you start demanding things like, well, are we going to dinner? Are we going to the movie? Or what? You know, we're not going to just go on a date and sit in the car someplace. So,
They probably were sad when you got your own car because they didn't have a
yeah,
reason to
yeah.
take you out, right? They were like, oh no, now I have to be real and ask her on a real date.
Yeah, I remember that, you know, because I used to borrow my dad's car. And of course then you didn't need a ride home, or you didn't need anybody, and we just went home. But then again, I don't know.